All right, welcome to case 2 in trig function. We want to be discussing product through in trig function, and then this is what we know as the formula for product through, and we want to profile solution to this. We have to find the derivative of this. So what's the first thing you are to do going further? The first thing we have to do is that we say let u be this one, so be x. So next up is that let v be sine x. That's what we know. So from here, if I differentiate, I want to look for du dx now. So here becomes du over my dx here now. If I differentiate this one with power, this is x power 1. And I said, whenever you have x power 1, you take the coefficient of the x. What the x of this one here, the coefficient of this one here is 1. So my answer here, when I differentiate this, I'm having 1. Next up, I want to find dv over dx. I want to find dv over dx. In this case now, what do I know? I know that my sign can be changed to cos. When you differentiate sign, you get cos. Here, that's what we get. And now, what do we know going forward now? We have that, if you differentiate this, we have this as our value here. So what do I do now here? We are going to now apply this. So we already know that our dy over our dx here will therefore give us v. What is my v here initially? My v is this value here. So I have here to be sine x here. Next up, what is now my du dx? My du dx here is 1. So all this one will be multiplied by 1. So plus, next up, what is my u? My u here is just x. And then what is my dv dx? By the side of u, I have dv dx. So what's my dv dx here? We have it as cos x here. So this is the value here. So what do we do now going forward here? The y dx here becomes, when you multiply this one now, we are going to have it as sine x here. If you do that, now plus this one, we have it as x cos x. This becomes how you differentiate this. It's very simple. Please, from the beginning, look at this question here. You are not supposed to use this question to multiply this. You take it back to the original settings. The original settings is x at the back. When you differentiate this, we have cos and then x at the front. So that's what I have done here. And this is how you differentiate that as our value. Next up now, number 2, I want to differentiate this. We are asked to differentiate this. So x squared cos x. So look at the arrangement. The arrangement tells you how you go about it. The arrangement tells you how you go about it. So let's quickly take this one off. Okay. So now what do I know here? We say let u be all of this. And then let v be all of this. So from here, we can get our du dx from here. So du over dx here. What do I know? If you differentiate this, this is power 2. When you differentiate it like this, carry this 2 to multiply this, that becomes 2x. Remove 1 from this 2. So that will give you 2x to the power of 1, or you can just write just 2x. They are both the same thing. So for this du dx, I will just write 2x. Next up, if I differentiate this value, this one, dv, with respect to x, we know that whenever we differentiate cos, this is what we are differentiating alone. If we differentiate cos, we are having minus sine x. That's all. Minus sine x. So what do we do now going further? We know that when you apply the formula for for product through, is this value, the du over dx here, plus u dv over dx here. Very simple. So what is my v originally? My v is cos. My v is cos x. That's what we have there. What is now my du dx? My du dx there is 2x here. Plus, next up, what is my u from the beginning? My u from the beginning is x squared. Now, what is by the side of my u now? I have dv dx. Please note that when I get my v, by the side of my v, I have du dx. So this is my du dx here. Next, what is my v originally? My v is u squared. By the side of my v, I'm having dv dx. My dv dx, therefore, becomes minus sine x. That's what I'm having here. So what will be my final answer going further now? From this case, just draw these two backward here. So this 2x now becomes cos x plus, do the math. This minus affects this one. This minus affects this one. There becomes x squared sine x. This becomes my answer. X squared sine x. That becomes my answer. It's very simple. There is nothing difficult here. It's very, very simple. Next question here. Next question here, we have that y will give us 3x minus 2 here, then tan x. That's what we know. 3x minus 2 tan x. So obviously, we know that first, we say let u be all of this thing here. This is it. And also, let my v be tan x. From this point going further, we know that from here we can have our du over my dx here. If you differentiate, this is what we need here. We don't need this constant. Differentiate this. This is having power 1. So if you differentiate this, I'm having 3 here. So here becomes just 3. Take the coefficient of x power 1. X power 1, take the coefficient, is 3. Nothing more. Next up, I want to now have my dv dx. So here I have dv over dx here. So what do I know? If you differentiate tan, you're going to have sec square x. Please, guys, you can do yourself the good to go and watch my previous video in the beginning of trig function. All of these things has been stated there. So if you differentiate tan, you have sec square x. So from here now, bring all of them together by bringing, let's use this formula here. So what is my v originally? My v is tan x. Next up, by the side of v, I have du dx. By the side of v, I'm having du dx. What is my du dx here? My du dx here is 3. So I'll put it like this, and I'll put 3 here. That's what I'm having. Next up, plus, please. Next up, what is my u originally? This is my u. My u originally here is 3x minus 2. That's my u. By the side of u, I have dv dx. What is my dv dx here? Is sec square x. That's what I'm having here. So what do I do going further now? I will now say finally that my dy dx here, use this 3 to just come here, bring it here. That becomes 3 tan x plus all of this value there. You don't need to do anything again. Just bring this down, and then this becomes your answer. This is it. This is how you differentiate this going further. This is how you do that, and it has been solved. This is how we solve this. Please, guys, if this is the first time of coming across this channel, kindly do well to hit the plus sign and follow for more. Please tell this to your friends and family, your community, your brothers and sisters. They need to learn of this channel. This channel will learn a lot of calculations in sciences. See you in the next class. Bye-bye.